What's going on, people? This your boy DJ Ron alongside my brother, as always, Cornbread. We are in the building for episode 199 of the A Square podcast. Man, Antonio, we had some things going on, bro. What you think?
Hey, hold on, bro. What's up with your background? Good.
Hey, man, I had to get the best of everybody. I got the real Avengers.
Talk to the people what you got. What you got, man?
Hey, man, I got Michael Jackson right here, man. You know, King of Pop. Obviously,
okay.
The GOAT, in my opinion, and then the rest of the GOATs is over here, bro.
Okay. All right.
Everybody in one. Even Kobe up there. I guess he rapping. I don't know.
And then you got the Avengers too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
You got everybody holding you down.
Dress it up a little bit, you know.
I like it, bro.
Dress it up a little bit, man. How are you, brother?
Hey, man. Hey, we've been. You know, we gonna talk about where we've been at. You know what I'm saying? Celebrating. Right. But I got. Can I get like 3 quick shout outs, man?
Yeah, let's get it.
First off, thank you to the listeners out there. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, please. You know what I'm saying? We do this for y'all. But I want to give a shout out to a lot of the graduates, bro. Even the people who's changing grades. So I want to give a shout out to my girl, man. She got her master's. Nice. I want to give a shout out to my little cousin. He graduated high school and he said he's going to the Air Force, man. So he got a
nice.
Journey ahead of him, but very excited. It was a surprise to the family, but shout out to him. And then shout out to my son, man. My son going to the 5th grade, man. 5th grade. So, So whenever you're ready to start watching them, DJ, let me know, man. But
say less.
But especially, you know, we've been through that journey of middle school, high school, college, whatever, man. It's difficult sometimes to get education, right? Because life always happens. But for those people who persevered, overcame the obstacles and stuff like that, shout out to you. Spend time with your family, and then you about to hit the real world, man. So that's why I just wanted to give a quick shout out to those 3 people, man.
Yeah, shout out to my cousin Jania graduating.
Okay.
And then that's college, and then of course shout out to little George. And it's everybody out there that's graduating and getting ready, like you said, getting ready to go and experience the real world. Because
for sure.
Hey, it's been ready for you.
It's outside. Believe it. It's outside. Just open that door. Yeah. Yeah,
definitely, man. So for the people who are new listeners, thank you for joining us. asquarepodcast.com. You guys can catch all the older shows on youtube.com/asquarepodcast. Catch everything right there. Please click and subscribe to everything there.
Facts.
Welcome to the show. Last time listeners, get ready because we're going to get canceled today.
We appreciate it.
This might be it. This might be it today. But episode 199, we are
man.
right here for the 200. Now, there are people out there who've been hitting me up every day, Antonio.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Yeah.
Where is the podcast?
Yeah.
Why are y'all not dropping? What's going on? Y'all 2 episodes away from 200 and y'all playing games, bro.
Yeah.
So, Antonio, you want to tell the people where we were, man, and what we doing for those who haven't seen pictures or anything like that?
Yeah, man. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you can see I got the shirt ready, bro.
Facts.
I got the shirt on, but the people who are listening on Spotify, iTunes, iHeart, what else we on? Pandora.
Everything.
What
Google,
are we on? Everything.
Amazon.
Google, everything, man. So those people who can't see me right now, I have the 150th Kentucky Derby shirt on, baby.
That's right, yeah.
150th, man. So this idea came out about almost 2 years ago, about a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was right when COVID happened. We discussed, hey, you know, what's something that we want to do for our 5th year. And we was like, 2 years out? It didn't matter. We already knew 5 years coming up. What we gonna do?
Right.
And that was definitely one of my bucket list things. I don't know if you could speak on if that's a bucket list. Okay, so it's a bucket list thing for us. But we're like, man, let's you know get dolled up, spice it up, grown and sexy. Yeah. What other major event is like that? That's a high ticket item like the Super Bowl. And we going to the Kentucky Derby because it was right the same week as our 5th year. So it only made sense for us to do that. So we went to the Kentucky Derby, DJ. So you want to get into it or some pros and cons of what you think or what's up, man?
Man, honestly, here's my thing, guys. For those of you who are going to the infield, let's talk about, we'll talk about the infield.
For sure.
Because that's where we were. So we was in the heart of where everybody was. You talking about 150,000 people? It felt like 150,000 people was right next to
149,000 right there.
So number one, I'm always going to listen to the wife from now on, bro. I'm never going to phase her out. I'm never going to do that again. We could have snuck the drinks in there. That's number one. But,
allegedly. Listening.
Me being me, I'm like, no, I don't know, man. They might, turn us away. I'm acting scary, bro. I won't do that no more.
For sure.
The drinks were $9 million a drink.
Facts.
And water was all of it, whether you want water, juice, alcohol, whatever, is $9 million, bro. So
that's a fact.
Sneak your alcohol in, allegedly.
Yeah, that's an expensive thing. I will go. Let me. Because you said you was gonna listen to me too, man.
Facts.
Not just your wife, bro.
I did.
Not just your wife.
Yeah.
So to those listeners out there who are thinking, man, one day I do want to go to the Kentucky Derby. I'm telling y'all, buy y'all tickets the year in advance. And what I mean by that is if you want to go to 2025 Kentucky Derby, buy your tickets this year.
Facts.
All right. So now that's going to do two things. You're going to get one of the cheapest prices of that ticket. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're going to be on the infield, right? Infield, only like $100, $115. If you waited, like some people did, that ticket was $300 something, $350, right? Or more. So make sure you do that. And then, especially when it comes to the hotels and all that stuff is going to inflate and go up. So the earlier, the better. DJ didn't want to listen to me. Waited to buy a suit to 2 days later. Or 2 days before.
2 days.
Tripping, bro. My fault. 3 days. 3 days before, man. But he was suited and booted. I liked your suit, man.
Yeah. We are good. The other part of it is, man, if you can do it, guys, man, try to get a driver, try to get some type of service.
I like that.
It would have been better if we had to have a private service. Cool. If we couldn't do that, if we had been able to just get a group one, I would have totally done that too, because trying to wait on Uber and the cost for that to get back to your hotel that's the inflation. So
agree.
Definitely, that was one of the things I took away from it. But the experience, Antonio, was amazing. The experience was amazing. I enjoyed everybody's hats, and people wearing crazy hats, man. It was wild. What'd you think about that?
I agree. So let's back up with the parking stuff, right?
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about driving your car to Kentucky, right, or renting a car and driving there, that's fine. Understand you got to pay for parking, and some. Listen to me, y'all. For the people who don't travel, bro, y'all. Sometimes people think, let's say it's the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's the Super Bowl in that block.
That's
around
right.
the Super Bowl, it's the hood. So if you want to trust you parking your car, which is fine, at other people's houses or somebody not watching it, it might be cheaper because you ain't got to wait, like DJ said.
That's right, yeah.
Or you ain't got to wait, but your car might come back on cinder blocks by the time you get there.
That's a fact too.
So you got to weigh the pros and cons to that. The hats, phenomenal. Remember, it was like some people holding up their head like this.
They was holding
their neck was about to break, man. But I think, to me, everybody understood the assignment, bro.
Yeah.
Be the best dress you can and have a great time, bro.
Yeah.
It was a lot of craziness going on, but it still wasn't enough craziness going on with all those thousands of people there, right? You might have saw 1 or 2 fights or an argument, and that's it.
Yep.
But all the alcohol and the heat, you saw more people passed out than argue, because it was hot that day, man.
And we were sitting right behind. Listen,
I was about to say to let me talk to the introverts and extroverts. Extroverts, this is me. I'm an extrovert.
Yeah.
You get every bit of that, boy. You get crackheads, prostitutes, babies, alcohol, DJs, and just people walking everywhere. Right?
Yeah.
So you get the man, I'm in like a sea of people, but I'm here.
Yeah.
To the introverts, even though all those people was around you, if you with people, it never felt like you was crowded, right? Like you never was like this. You never was crunched up. Yeah. You can move in free range wherever you want because there's no assigned seat when you're on the infield. So don't be discouraged if you're an introvert saying, no, I don't know. No, still go, and you can maneuver how you want, bro. It's like no limits, like DJ said. So for those people out there who might be a little hesitant, man, but go, you can speak on the methods, man.
Guys, I've been to a lot of parties in my life. I've seen a lot of things in my life.
Mm-hmm.
I think y'all know that I love comedy, bro. Y'all know I love stand-ups. When Mike Epps was like, these young kids is on cigarettes, weed, crack, all of it. The people in front of us was getting busy on every piece of drug that there was. And they were just they were drinking alcohol, smoking weed, powder on their nose. But hey, they left everything on the ground, bro. They didn't pick nothing up. So it was, if you want, that's the only other thing that I didn't like is that it was just junk everywhere from where we were sitting with though. But we had the best, to me, we had the best seat in the house. We was looking right at the big screen. You know, we could see everything going on.
You saw some of the horses running around.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So that was great. So that was, I mean, you couldn't have picked a better, like in the infield where we were. Right. I don't think you could have picked a better location for sure.
So let's talk about money.
Yeah.
So the only thing you're going to need cash for is if you bet, right? If you place money on horses, or if you're parking and you're parking in front of somebody's house, you might have to pay them cash, right?
Correct.
That's the only two things you need cash for. Everything else is card. So keep that in mind. Speaking of betting,
we got learned. We got learned.
Oh God. The horse I had winning got second.
Yeah.
And then another horse I had getting play show, or what is it, first? It's first, second, or third, basically, right?
Right.
That horse got fourth, bro. I was so hot, bro. So hot. I didn't
so
win
what
nothing,
we did for the people out there, because this is going into our 5th year anniversary, we was like, bet. You know what we gonna do? We gonna do the same bets. So we we did the exact same bet. Now I did a little side.
Whoa, yeah.
I did a little side hustle.
Hey, listeners out there, he snuck me, man. He got me.
And here's the worst part. Took a L on that too, so it didn't even matter.
Yeah.
So what I learned about the horses, I'll put that from what I learned. I really, even though they say this is the favorite to win, when you're watching it, I don't really feel like that's the favorite. Like, yeah, they might do analytics and say this horse is in the best shape. This horse can do this, the fastest, so on and so forth.
Yep.
But you know, like I do, when we was watching it, we had the same bets. We was watching the same horses. The one we picked to win got boxed in.
Bro, what?
So he couldn't even go straight.
Was it Sierra Leone? Who did we
Sierra Leone,
Sierra Leone, yep. He ended up in second. But yeah, he got boxed in. And so the jockeys are dirty, right? They gonna do their thing.
Facts, yeah.
And you gotta understand, the odds might have the horse winning or losing,
right?
But the horse don't know nothing, bro. So the horse ain't gonna get nervous. So you might have a horse that's the terrible odds, and they might go out there and cook it because he think it's oh shit, it's a really good fun day, and go out there and smoke it, man. So I'm with you, man.
Or you get the horse that's pissed off.
Yeah, facts.
And then they be like, "Hey, we scratching this." So you done put a bet on a horse, and you're watching them, walk out, and you can tell by the demeanor. So now I understand as well. Like when I was watching some YouTubes about it, they were like, really watch like the demeanor of the horses matter. Do they really look confident? Do they look calm? Do they, all of that matters. So right before you place the bets, they always say to try to watch out for that. But we was trying to get in and out that line. And that's what we was on. So.
And just more information for the listeners out there. So the Kentucky Derby that day is 14 races.
Right.
14 races. The Derby, the one that's televised, is the ones that matter, is the 12th one, right? So I think we got there race 5. So we was there a couple hours after it started, race 5, and then we stayed there from 5 all the way to almost 13 because, they raced by the time we left, man. So is there anything that you would do different, DJ, if you were to go again next year? Anything you would do different?
Like I said, the transportation part, I think that plays a major part. I would just like to get in a van and then we just wait on the traffic. I'd rather be stuck there than just standing outside. So that's one thing. And then number 2, now that we've done it, I won't be so rushed to want to get there early. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
If the 12th race is, if that's the most important thing, of course, I wouldn't mind getting there around the 8th race instead of the 4th or the 5th. I'd rather get there a little bit later, not have to rush. Maybe you could pregame, have breakfast pregame.
True.
Not because we didn't do it. We didn't eat nothing. We just
we didn't know. We didn't know.
We went straight there, and you had some snacks or whatever. But I feel like we could have took our time a little bit more. I feel like that probably was the major thing, especially knowing now that when you're in that infield, you're not leaving. You're not going to just leave the place and that's it. You're going to be trying to get out with 100,000 people. Everybody's trying to get out at the same time. So I would have rather just waited a little bit longer. But outside of that, I mean, it was a great experience.
So for me, and I agree with you, DJ. For me, I would say now that I've went, I would save up and get a seat. Because what I wanted to see was the Coliseum side, right, where the seats are. You get to see the horses come out, start and finish. It's a side where I don't know. It's the rich and famous over there. Yeah, it is. That's where all the famous people at, right? So I at least would like to get a seat so I could see that side and get great pictures. See, you get, like you said, see the horses. Right. It's a different atmosphere over there, right?
On the infield, you got, if you want to see the horses at whatever angle that you guys want to see it, you got to get as far to the fence, you know what I'm saying, as you possibly can.
To the track, yep.
And it's only going to be for a second because they're fast, you know what I'm saying? It's only going to be for a second. And then if you're out there, it's the benefit of where we was able to see the big screen.
Right.
We had a great spot. Where they didn't get to see that screen, you know what I'm saying? So they only have one way to see the horses. So I guess it depends on, where you would want for that too.
Yeah, so that was one thing. And like I said, we celebrating our 5th year, bro. So we're over 5 years now. Any advice to those listeners out there who might want to start a podcast today, or in the mix of 2 or 3 years, and they're trying to get to 5 years? You got any advice for those people out there, DJ?
I would say take your time, and consistency is key. Every now and then we fall off. Like, we didn't record every single week. We might miss a week. Your fan base is going to remind you. You know what I'm saying? And I would also say don't put all your energy into the numbers. Just put your energy into the content, because the content is what's going to bring those numbers, and it's going to keep those listeners or those those viewers too. So those are the two major things: just consistency consistency and making sure that you're just paying attention to everything, but not so stuck on the number game. Because I think too many people, they want the million. You know what I mean? They want the instant million views or million listens or whatever the case may be. But let's say you get that, right? Is your content going to continue that, or are you going to lose after that, little viral moment that you got? You know what I mean? So
we've
don't
seen
pay too much
we've seen plenty of celebrities or athletes start a podcast and they do 10 episodes and that's it. Right? So I'm with you.
They dip out. Yep.
I'm with you.
What about you?
Some advice I would give is no one's perfect.
Yeah.
Stop waiting till you think a scenario or a situation is going to be perfect. It's not. Right. I'm telling you right now, it's not going to be perfect.
Nope.
So do it so that you can get better on the next time to make that perfect.
Yeah.
Stop waiting. That's one thing I would say, bro. If you're thinking about starting a podcast, do it and learn through the process. If you will, like you said, a year or two in, keep going. If there is a goal that you have, reach that goal. It's easy. It's easier than what you think, right? You're your worst enemy in your head, man. So that's the advice I would give. Just do the shit. You ain't gonna be perfect. We ain't perfect. We've been 5 years in and we still ain't perfect. It don't matter. Hey,
don't matter.
Guess what? We're gonna do another episode though. Tell me that.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. So
that's a fact.
That's what I got, DJ, man. I appreciate it.
Man. Well, let's jump into the news, the headlines.
Uh-oh. What headlines?
Let's see the headlines.
What you mean? What happened?
Oh, man. Let's just get straight to it, man. Diddy?
What did he do? What did Diddy do?
What you mean, what did he do?
What did Diddy do?
Well, first of all, let me start out by saying this. If I get canceled, usually I don't talk about people's kids, bro.
Oh, my God.
But when you 27, 26, 27, no, you got to get cooked, bro. You got to get cooked.
Yeah.
Number one, bro, Diddy's kids are dumb.
Oh, my God.
You're dumb, bro.
All of them?
No, not the girls. I'm keeping the girls out of this. All three girls, they ain't got nothing to do with this. But But Justin and Christian, they need to come holler at us right now. Both of them are dumb. And because Justin and Christian kick it with each other like they tight,
right?
They got to catch these strays, bro.
Fact.
They got to catch them. Because, listen, man, I know 50 Cent is a troll, but keep in mind that's him and your dad, him and your dad's situation. And I know you want to jump in and defend your dad and do all this stuff, but you're talking about 50 Cent, the most troll person ever. Mm-hmm. And you're going to make a song and say the dumbest things that you could possibly say, further self-incriminating your father and yourself.
All bad.
What are you talking about? Y'all raided the wrong house. The house, you didn't check the door, the house next door. Antonio, you know, the fans don't have to come and get you today. They can come talk to you. They can come show you, hey, we own you. Shut up. Don't say nothing. He makes a dumb song. He talks stupid. And as soon as he does that, a video of his dad comes out. I do not believe that was coincident whatsoever.
So can I interject? Can I interject before you talk about the video?
Please do.
So, quick criminal information, right? There's a thing called statute of limitations, right?
Yes.
Where you can commit a crime and based off of the time period, you can't be convicted of said crime. There are a couple things that don't have statute of limitation, though. One being murder. Right? You can kill somebody at age 10.
True.
You could be 99. They're going to cook you. Remember that? I think I told y'all they tried to cook the lady from the Holocaust. She's 103 in a wheelchair. Talking about, I can't walk. They're like, we don't care. You finna get this time. We don't care about none of that, right?
Yep.
So statute of limitation on murder, kidnapping, right? So rape, there's a statute, but not kidnapping. There's no time, right? Okay. There's also things called RICO cases, bro.
Right.
So keep talking. Thank you kindly. That's all I'm going to say on that. That's all I'm going to say. Keep talking. Drop another diss track.
Drop another diss track. So, like, as I'm listening to this, I'm just, first of all, I'm embarrassed because I like King Combs, man. He, you know what I'm saying? He got some records out there that I do like, you know, but it ain't about the music, man. It's about just keeping your mouth closed while a case is going on. You would think one would know that, but
case of your father. This ain't no regular case, bro. Come on, man.
And you involved.
Right?
And you involved. So of course he does that. That's stupid. Then the video gets dropped. The video is so awful, Antonio. If y'all have not seen
I didn't see the video. There's a video.
Let me show you. Did see the video. No, not the video, just the song.
Oh, okay. I thought you said about video.
No.
Okay,
he better not come out with no video, bro.
That's what I thought you were talking about. I was about to say, what?
No.
All right, go ahead.
So there is a video out of Diddy, and you can clearly see they're in a hotel.
2016.
It says 2016. Cassie is walking down the hallway. It looks like she's going towards the elevator. She's about to leave.
It's disgusting.
Sean Combs comes running down the hallway, full steam, in a towel. He holding the towel. So number one, my mans didn't even put on those shorts or nothing. So now let's just be clear. All the stuff they said about him in the past, gotta be some truth to it, because him walking around butt naked in front of his maids and stuff like that. Because the dude just ran out the room with a towel on. So that already is awkward and weird. But he grabs her, Antonio. If y'all ain't seen it, it's disgusting. He grabs her like by the back of her neck, slings her to the ground like a rag doll. It's like he tries to stomp her. He's throwing stuff at her. It's disgusting, man. And this is all on the heels of two things outside of the Christian Combs making a song. Two things. Number one, the truth will always come out. That was a post he made. And then the other post was, I will not have, it's something about like, I will not have my reputation destroyed off lies and allegations and so on and so forth. If you know you did this stuff, I'm sure that number one, your attorney's always going to tell you to shut up, right? I mean, am I right or wrong, Antonio? You know that.
Yeah. Hey.
Always going to tell you to shut up.
Facts.
Number two, if you know inside your heart that you did anything like this, shut up. You know what I'm saying? So that was the video. It is disgusting. he's done. He cooked now, bro. Because even though the rest of the stuff that actually is, allegations thus far, you know what I mean? He's got to go to court for all the sex trafficking, the drugs, all these different things. But this particular case, even though it can't be tried in court, it shows your character. It shows video of your character. You would think at that moment you would shut up.
And not only does it show a video of your character, it shows the credibility of Cassie being a witness against you.
Correct.
This video backs her too. Of what she's saying has some validity to it. Let's say nobody speaks 100% truths, right? Because you got what you think, the innuendos of certain things, but no, it's like no. What she said, that's why you paid all that money in 30 minutes when she said, hey, I almost baked a pizza faster than this dude paid, bro. Like, it's crazy. But yeah, it's not good, bro.
But it makes sense now, it's like, especially from her perspective. All right, okay, so we settled immediately. She got however undisclosed amount of money. But like you're saying, that doesn't. She can still be a witness to other things
in a new case.
So you might have settled that.
Yeah,
you might have settled that, and that's good for whatever else could have came. But the fact this video came out, everything she said is credible, like you said. So if she's got to be a witness to anything,
and then your apology.
Let me say this.
Go ahead, DJ.
Let me say this. I'm the type of person, bro, that if I do something that's gonna literally destroy everything and everybody around me, my family and everything, bro, I'm coming out first. Like, hey, as soon as I know it's coming, the fan is hidden. Hey, I did that shit. I'm sorry. Look, I've been in therapy. Look, the paperwork right here. The paper trail from therapy. I am brother love. This is love. I'm showing love. Like, I'm a changed person. Like, I'm doing everything I can to, if I'm really about that life of apology. Like, if I really did something wrong and I know that, I'm trying to come out and fix it myself. You know what I'm saying? Even though it ain't gonna work, I'm gonna try. But the apology right here was trash. This is awful.
Well, two things from that. So one of me listening, right, and trying to pay attention to what he's saying. I never heard him say, I apologize to Cassie.
Correct.
Even if he said he apologized, he never said her name. I didn't hear that. And if I missed it, please somebody send it. Because I didn't hear him mention her one time.
Correct.
Second thing to that is he apologized for what he saw in the video, saying he's seeking help.
Correct. Yeah.
2016. I don't know if my math is good. Is that 8 years ago, my guy?
8 years.
So you got 8 years of Diddy and partying.
Yeah.
That we don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't hear you. I heard you apologize for that though. 2016 incident.
I know
the reason why.
How
many more incidents do you have, bro?
Yeah, you're right.
So come on, bro. You apologizing because you got caught. That's what it comes like across to me. So, you could be sincere, but it's still BS though.
Correct.
It came across as you apologized that you got caught, not for what you did. Because if you felt bad for what you did in 2016, you wouldn't have did it 2018, 19, 20, 22, 21, allegedly.
Yeah.
So that's how I feel about it, bro.
So, you know me, bro. I have to do as much research as possible.
Yep.
On this. So what I did was I got on the phone.
Okay. Who you talk to, Cut?
I can't disclose the information of who I spoke to.
Okay.
But I had to ask, what did she say or what happened to make him react and how he did it? And I got some information, bro.
Okay, talk to me.
This person said this is information that you can share on the podcast.
Exclusive.
He said you can share this on the podcast.
They talked to Cassie, huh?
They said they said you might get canceled, but that's only it's on you.
No, you gonna get canceled. That's saying we ain't gonna get canceled.
So this is exclusive information you guys are getting.
Let's go
from the A Square podcast of what happened.
No, from Aaron. This is what happened when Aaron talked to his people. All right, talk to us.
My man said Diddy was in the room.
Uh-huh.
drinking Ciroc.
Okay.
Then he took a shot of his daily tequila.
Right. Okay. That's back-to-back shots. Okay.
He was vibing.
Uh-huh.
Listen to that good music.
Hey.
Smoking that sticky icky.
Hey.
And he was dancing in the mirror.
Harlem shaking.
Cassie walked by.
Uh-huh.
She said, "That's why your ass can't dance."
Oh.
Trash. She said, "You trash."
Why she do that?
And then he looked at her and she walked out the room.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
She started heading towards the elevator.
It's understandable now.
And Diddy hit a 4-4.
It's understandable,
out, bro. You can't tell the man that's been dancing all his life that he can't dance. That's the only thing. And I said, you know what, bro? I believe you. So those are my sources that came through. You cannot. Nobody has ever told him that. Nobody ever said that he can't dance. You might have thought it. You might have thunk it.
I don't know. I think she told him Die-Line was in her top 5. and he had like none of that shit.
Hey, Die-Line is better than you? That's crazy.
Die-Line, yeah. Yeah, he's in my top 5 all time, man.
That's crazy.
It's tough, man. I feel for Cassie.
Is. Yeah,
I'm glad she's out of that situation. I think she's married now, so
oh yeah, definitely she is.
Hopefully she can move on and heal. But this man I ain't seen. Is even in the States? It looked like he was on a beach somewhere on an island.
I know exactly where. I told you. I talked to my man.
Never mind.
I had to ask where he at because they all go to one place when they leave, right? When the allegations start gating,
Epstein Island.
When the allegations start gating, they go to Bali. He's right next to Russell Simmons right now. They trying to iron it. They got to iron this shit out.
Damn.
Okay, hey, you can run, but you can't hide. Teddy P said that a long time. Hey, you can't hide from yourself.
And this is the beginning, bro. This ain't the end. This is not the end. This is the beginning. So, hey, good luck.
Good luck
from taking.
Good luck, man.
Good luck, man.
In other news, I got something else because you got it on your wall, bro. X-Men 97.
Okay.
Did you finish it?
I did not because I'm going to do an episode of it, but I'm on episode 11. 5, I think. Oh, it's 11? Damn.
It's just ended.
Okay. So overall, what you think? No spoilers, just...
No spoilers. No,
I
don't even have to spoil it.
Okay. What you think, DJ?
This might be the greatest cartoon series I think I've ever seen, bro. It's not one time where I thought I knew what's getting ready to happen. It's not one time that the episode ended where I was just like, what the you know what I'm saying? It's like that. It is so great. And like I said, I'm not going to spoil it for anybody, but just keep an open mind every time you're going to see somebody new. Every time you're going to see somebody new. Okay. And the storyline for me, it just doesn't get any better than what we're watching. And I understand what you're saying. When we talked before, you was like, you don't like the way they doing Wolverine or what, you know what I'm saying? Like you want him to be, want him to be the alpha.
I hate it. I know.
I get that. But keep in mind, bro, like it's like X-Men is so, the best way to talk about X-Men is the name of one of the films, which Days of a Future Past. Mm-hmm. Everything is going backwards and forward. You know what I mean? So
I'm biased. That's my favorite character.
Me too. And me too. Like, Wolverine is Wolverine. I always want him to be the GOAT. But sometimes you got to take a back seat.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, the storyline is great. Episode 11 was nothing short of phenomenal. I wish this was in the movies, like in the real, but I want them to continue doing what they're doing.
That's all I was about to ask you.
Because I feel like a child, bro. I'm laying on the couch watching this. And I feel like a kid. And I have so many of my other people, my friends out there was like, man, bro, I had some cereal and I just sat there and I watched it. You know what I mean? Like, just like a kid, it just takes you back like that. And it's just so great. Like I said, the 11 episodes, and they said, of course, like we would imagine, yes, they're renewed. It's renewed. So there's new episodes coming. But yeah, phenomenal writing. Whoever is really doing the work on this, they deserve all the applause, bro. All the applause. This is great.
Good. So I got some notes. For Cornbread movie review. So I'm a chip away at it and do a review. Also, I got Civil War I dropped from Cornbread movie review. I'm dropping Baby Reindeer this week. I don't know if you checked that out. That shit is crazy on Netflix. Baby Reindeer. Yeah, it's wild. Trust me. It's hot off the presses. That shit is it's about a stalker. It's not good. Not good. I also got Challengers, which is a movie with Zendaya that's coming out this week, and then next week I'll probably drop Planet of the Apes. So we working over here, dog. We working.
We definitely are. Let's stay with movies and shows real quick, man. So documentary out. Y'all know me about the documentaries. I get busy with them.
Talk to me about the doc.
They trash. If they great, they great. I'm gonna watch it. Ashley Madison.
Asher Madison?
Is it Ashley Madison?
Oh, Ashley Madison. Okay.
Have you heard about this before?
No.
Okay. So it was a website.
Sound like a chick at like Kohl's or something. Like she worked.
Sound like one of them, don't it?
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a documentary about a website that was pro cheating. Pro cheat on your wife.
Okay.
Some of the so basically they encourage you to find somebody. Everybody married on this website.
So this is this is a true story, right? This is a couple years ago. I remember this. Okay.
So the documentary is out.
I remember that. Okay.
So they want you as a married man to go on this site and find a married, wife or whatever. Do whatever y'all want to do. They encourage it. Some people, have a, thing with their wife. So their wife know, what it is. Like, are you into this type of fantasy or this type of kink or whatever? You go over there, do your thing, and I'm going to go over here and I'm going to do my thing, but we're still married and we good.
Right. Facts.
So some people have that type of, that type of communication. Then it's the people that don't have that communication.
Yeah, they found out.
You were warned. They warned them. They said, hey, we got everybody's information.
We got leaked, right?
We can do it the easy way.
Yeah.
Or we can do it the hard way.
I remember this.
They said, they ain't got nothing. Don't worry about it. They ain't got nothing. Even if they do leak something, what they gonna leak? Oh, see, you were thinking about the cheating stuff only. They weren't thinking about the financial aspect of everything, how much money people were spending, whether you were traveling, giving money to people, all your personal information they thought was deleted or whatever. Ashley Madison never deleted the stuff. So they were literally telling people subscribe and then you can delete all your history. You can delete all this stuff, but nothing ever got deleted, Antonio.
And I think, I think marriages found out if their spouse was gay.
Yeah.
Remember,
stuff like that.
It was it wasn't even the fact that you cheated, but now if you were a husband, you would another dude. It wasn't even another chick, right? So yeah, I remember that thing got spicy.
And this was spicy. And allow me to tell you, the documentary is just as good.
What is it on?
Just as good. Was it on Netflix? Is it on Netflix? I got a guest in the studio. Was it on Netflix?
Yeah. Tell the guest I said was goody.
What? Netflix or Hulu?
Netflix or Hulu. All right,
we'll put the link in the description for you guys. But yeah, you guys gotta definitely watch it. And it's a lot of twists and turns to it, but I'm telling y'all, you gotta watch it. It's great. It's a lot of funny parts in there, but it's like, man, just having all your stuff just leaked. You're talking about the tip top of everybody was on there, bro. Doctors, lawyers, like everybody who had like super careers was on there, and all their stuff just got leaked. Their career is over. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's ugly, super ugly.
It's super ugly. I like it.
So yeah, y'all gotta watch it. They don't like it.
Check it out.
They don't like it. He said, man, me and my wife. One of the guys was like, me and my wife, we've been doing really good. We're doing really good, and we were on our way to this event, and all of a sudden my heart just stopped. Yeah, but he had to come out and tell her, what's going on, because she was going to find out.
Right.
And she was getting ready to find out at that event. And that's what was going to be ugly, because you got to think, people be living fake lives, Antonio. So you might be living the life of, follow me and my family. We do things this way, and this is our wonderful son, and we have a wonderful family. You got all this, but then when the roosters come to roost, it's no Diddy out there for you.
No Diddy.
There's no Diddy out there for you.
That's a fact.
So yeah. So that's great.
We have been gone for like a week
couple
weeks. So, obviously I got some world news for you. So DJ, let me know which one you want to talk about, man. So we got Red Lobster has filed for bankruptcy, bro.
Yeah, Red Lobster is out of there.
I need to go get some biscuits before they get out of here, bro.
Y'all the problem.
Why we the problem, Kat?
Because they gave y'all unlimited shrimp. And it bankrupted them. So it's two sides to this, two things to this that they were thinking. Number one, we're going to give out unlimited shrimp for this amount of money. Okay, cool. That's going to keep the business popping. It's packed in there, right? On those days where it's unlimited. But what they weren't thinking is the cost of how much that is to do. And they're looking at it from the perspective of, but the restaurants are filled. You know what I'm saying? So you're looking at the amount of people that's there, but they weren't looking at the amount of that was going out versus coming in. So right. Yeah, it's ugly.
It's ugly, man. Like I said, I'm gonna go get some biscuits before they get out of here, bro. It is what it is,
do what you got to do, because the chains that we grew up on, Antonio, man, they're getting out of here.
Toys R Us been gone, bro. Do you understand how many Saturday mornings I had to clean up just to go to Toys R Us and be happy?
So they brought it back.
Just leave me in Toys R Us. Go ahead, man.
They did bring Toys R Us back. We have one here.
Oh, it's okay.
Inside of Macy's.
It's just R Us.
It's on the second. No, it's toys up there. They just trash. They trash. Trust me, I went up there, man. I went up there for my daughter's birthday, and I went up there for Christmas, and it was terrible.
Damn.
Toys R Us kids ass. It's not good. Okay. But at least the name is there, and I walked around, and they got luggage up there, which didn't make no sense to me either. But, the name is there, so good luck.
Okay. Next one, Biden and Trump have decided to debate on June 27th, DJ. Yeah. You excited for it? You what's up? You ready to see it? What?
No.
Okay.
No. Listen. Biden doesn't need to debate anybody. He's not good at public speaking anymore. Mm-hmm. So even when he's addressing the crowd, he reminds me of Will Ferrell, and when he couldn't stop moving his hands up, he didn't know what to do. His hands just keep going up, and and then he keeps getting stuck on stuff. He's slurring his words.
Is that Talladega Nights or is
Talladega Nights?
Talladega Nights, yeah.
Yeah, he didn't know what to do with his hands.
Yeah, hell yeah.
That's Biden, and and then Trump is fluid on his words.
Trash talking.
And he's a great trash talker, right?
Man, facts.
So it's either Biden is gonna have to get in there, just start lying, bro. He got to do what he got to meet up. The saying, you got to meet people where they at. Mm-hmm. He got to just start lying. He got to just get in there and be like, man, I think a mass shooting about to happen because of this guy. You just got to start saying stuff, bro. Like, because he's not going to win against somebody who doesn't care about the truth. So if Biden gets up there and talks about all the truth, and that stuff doesn't work with Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's going to say how he feels, or what he feels is the truth. And it's going to get too conflicted. I'm not excited for it. I'm just not interested, man. Seriously.
Well, if Kendrick and J. Cole or Kendrick and don't drop no more tracks, I'm ready to watch them. That's what I want to see. I need some battle rap. So I'm ready. Yeah. Another subject. So even in science, they're taking away genders, right? And then we live in life, they taking away genders, right? Yeah. From the bathrooms to writing it on paper. So there is no longer a Boy and Girl Scouts, DJ. It's called Scouting America.
Scouting America.
Scouting America, man. There's
no Boy Scouts, no Girl Scouts.
Yep. I don't know what year, if it's in effect now or they're talking about it for next year, but they said, there's no more Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts anymore, bro.
So now it's just gonna be Catholic priests and boys and girls. They just gonna load them up with the Toys R Us kids and some unlimited shrimp.
It should be called Candy on a Van. That's what they should call this, bro. Just luring kids, bro. So I don't know. So
I'd never put my kids in no scouts, bro. I'm just not. It's just I'm not. I can't do it, bro.
Yeah,
I can't.
Horror stories, and I think, and that's what sucks too, because
I think it's good that
great kids that
everything.
Came from it, right? Male and female.
Yeah,
I'm sure they learned a lot, networked a lot, but it's like one rotten devil person messed it up, right?
Yeah.
So yeah.
And I'm the dad. I'm the dad that I would. So if I put my kid in the Scouts, I would want to be there, right? Because I know about everything that's going on.
Right.
But also, I'm going to end up under the jail because I'm looking at everybody like a suspect. Yeah, I'm not looking at you like it's me. Unless it's like me and you was out there, I know you got the same interests as me. We good. We going to make sure the kids is good. Yeah. But if I'm out there with Joe, whoever, I'm looking at him sideways. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't be able to trust.
And he ain't got no kids.
And he there with no kids.
Come on, bro. Stop
but he the head whatever.
Yeah, no.
Watch me. I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna help you start a. See, I was about to do something. See,
that's great.
I was about to do something.
Come on, Brett.
Hey.
What else going on?
2 more things. The roast of Tom Brady was live, bro.
Come on now.
On Netflix, man.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance? It's 3 hours long. Absolutely. Kevin Hart. Who else? Will Ferrell was out there.
I can't remember the girl's name.
She was hilarious.
But Jeff Ross,
man.
always best. Andrew Schultz was great.
Andrew Schultz, yeah. I mean, it's great. Some great character like Bill Belichick was out there. You know what I'm saying? Randy Moss, the GOAT to me. Yep. So did you get a chance to watch it like you said?
I did, man. Yeah. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. And you want to know why I enjoyed it the most? I enjoyed it the most because it tells me that cancel culture is not necessarily... It hasn't taken over. This was live, and they went all in, bro. Like, there was no holds barred. I don't know. I keep hearing conflicting stories about the Tom Brady and Jeff Ross thing when he was like, hey, don't say that again, or, you know, whatever.
That was the only joke he said, don't do.
Yeah, so one thing, I heard that was kind of like a part of it. Like, they was trying to be funny about it. But then the other part, it looked like Tom Brady was serious. It looked like he was serious. It looked like he was dead serious. Like, don't do that again.
Don't talk about Robert Kraft, bro. No, you can talk about everything else. Don't talk about Robert Kraft. Or
we gotta bring up the massage, bro. You can't go get the handy and then come back. You Watson. You are Watson.
I guess. Yeah.
So, but yeah, I thought it was great. No holds barred. I loved everything about it. I thought it was great. What was your takeaway?
I highly enjoyed watching it, right? Because some roast where it's good, but then again, it might come out on national television, so they bleep out a lot of the words, right?
This was live.
Meets YouTube. Mm-hmm. And it's like some of the jokes weren't funny. This was shooting at about an 80-90 clip, bro. Yeah. 80, like even from Rob Gronkowski threw some in there, right? Yep. So I enjoyed it, man. And I'm glad that Tom Brady was a great sport, and then he had some jokes in there too. So I enjoyed the roast.
So while you was watching that, and I watched that, I also watched Cat Williams, bro.
I haven't a chance to see that.
Cat Williams live. Right. I watched it.
Okay.
Without giving anything away, I will say, as you guys already know, I'm a Cat Williams fan. I've watched every stand-up that he's had. This one, to me, did not disappoint. Okay. I know that there are people out there who weren't as up on it as me, but this was live, and I won't say he held back because he didn't hold back, but I liked the way he pivoted a lot of his jokes. Like, he didn't use the same style of jokes that he would have, like in other stand-ups. Right. So I felt like it's almost like he grew up even more, you know what I'm saying, from the last stand-up. And it was like he's doing different things. So I liked that a lot. He did talk a lot about the current, a lot of current stuff that was going on. But like he would like paint a picture and then come back to it. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if you got to catch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to really catch it.
That's what Dave Chappelle does.
That's But I thought it was great. And there's some things about Cat Williams that people have said. Just because you put out a bunch of stand-ups does not mean that you're the greatest of all time. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people kind of say that about him. Like, yeah, you put out a lot, but, this one might be a hit, this might be a miss, or so on and so forth. But he's willing to take those chances,
right?
With his own money, take those chances. And the thing about it is that with as many comedians that I've watched their stand-up, Antonio, to me, he hasn't missed. You know what I'm saying? I might not have enjoyed one more than I enjoyed the other, but I think that's a part of it. You know what I'm saying? We've watched, this going to be the 4th Bad Boys, bro.
Fact.
The second one to me was ass.
Dang,
you know what I'm
really?
saying? The second
over the third?
Bro, they doing too much.
You like the third over the second?
Yeah, bro. Hold on. Let me make sure, too. The second one was Gabrielle Union.
Yeah.
That was ass to me, bro.
Oh,
that was ass to me. And they was doing, they was doing too much, bro. They all in another country flipping off stuff, bro. They pulled the Fast and Furious on me to the moon. I can't do that. Like I wasn't feeling that one. But you know, you're not gonna like every one of them. Is the point?
That's a fact.
You know, and if
that's
you do,
fact.
that's very rare. But
that's a fact.
He had definitely had some great content in this one. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So shout out to him on the heels of him coming off of Shannon, the heels of him coming off of tour, taking some great acts on tour with him, and then doing this right here. Then being on the PGA, before the PGA tour, he was out there playing golf with a lot of the legends out there making jokes, but I didn't realize he was really good at golf.
So yeah, he said he is.
I didn't know that, but seeing him, he's not just in our spaces, is what I'm saying. So seeing him out there with them and he smoking and they smoking, like it's like it was cool to see him be in a different lane with different people. You know what I'm saying? And so he's doing a little bit of everything, and I love that. I love that
for sure. And then lastly, man, I just want to give a shout out to my female Kanye West.
Yeah, your female Kanye West.
Kanye West
she's
out
dropped.
there. She's the first female to headline Coachella.
Yeah.
And that is Doja Cat. You know, I know we give flowers when we can, but I think that's a big feat for females, a big feat for rap, and a big feat for the psych ward. Yeah. I think she's crazy as hell, bro. I don't understand it, bro. This chick is wild. This chick is wild.
She's crazy.
But she a beast. I like how she raps, man. So I just want to give a shout out to Doja Cat, man.
And since you're talking about music, we might as well just lay it out right now for the people that's out there. New music is out. Doja Cat did just drop her album. I saw that out today. Rhapsody dropped. She's probably one of my favorite rappers, but I tried to listen to this. I think maybe I was trying to listen to it too early this morning. I'm gonna revisit it. It's not bad. That's not saying it's bad. It's good. It's just I tried to listen to it this morning. I couldn't get into it, but I did listen to the first maybe like 6 or 7 tracks to A Boogie with the Hoodie. And I never really listened to him. I ain't gonna hold you, but he ain't. Yeah. He's all right.
No, he's a beast. He's a harmonizer.
I mean, I've heard the songs.
He's my future.
Okay,
that's
how
I see Future. I love A Boogie with the Hoodie's music. Right. Just how he flows, harmonizes, picks great songs, lyrics, stuff like that. So to him, I don't really listen to Future, but that would be the equivalent of who my Future.
That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
And lastly, man, we waiting on Fabulous to drop this 5-pack, man. This 5 or 7-pack that he got coming out, man. So
for Eminem to drop.
It's summertime though.
No,
Fab
Eminem,
do it. He said it's coming.
Hey, summertime shootouts is fire, bro.
That's what I'm saying. So we know, at least we know it's coming.
No, we waiting on
If Eminem drops this album and he start talking A and the B and C and C D E F G, I'm turning it off, bro.
Go.
I'm turning it off.
Let him go.
You are not going to. You're not going to alphabet me to death.
3000 drop a flute and clarinet album, and you cool with that? I don't want to hear that, bro.
Oh, I ain't listen to it.
I don't want to hear that, bro.
I didn't listen to it.
I thought,
first of all, I thought it was an April Fool's joke. So when I downloaded it, I said, "Ain't no way, ain't no way." I got halfway through it. I said, "No, this gotta."
Playing wind chimes and shit.
But
bro.
hey, guess what? Guess what?
What?
You can go to sleep on the drop of a dime. For those y'all don't know, Antonio can sleep through a war. If it's time to go to sleep, he's out of there.
And they say, "Hey, the plane about to crash." I'm like, "Cool." For me, sleep. It don't matter to me, bro.
For me, flute album, bro. If I put that flute album on, I'm going to sleep.
To the listeners, bro, Aaron needs a room 40 degrees to sleep.
That's a fact.
This dude is a vampire, bro. He is. What's wrong with you?
That's a question for the people out there. What temperature do you sleep in? I sleep in the Arctic. I sleep on Everest.
I sleep on normal.
No, bro.
72 degrees, bro, is normal.
72 is heat.
That's crazy.
We sleep on 64.
No.
A ceiling fan
Hell
and a fan on the
Oh my, they polar bears.
Hey, and then in the morning you got to defrost, bro.
Oh,
you gotta go. You got to put it on 72.
That's why you can't wake up. You in a casket. That's why, bro. You dead.
Yeah.
Bro, hell no, man.
So what?
70
so
and up.
We gotta know.
Talk to me. 70
What do
and
y'all
up.
sleep on? What do y'all like to sleep on? But hey, 64.
We'll do the threshold. 70. 70 and up, or 69 and below. And 69 and below. We'll see which one. Because maybe I'm the outlier. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Man.
You could be a 69 guy.
Hey, and you ain't sleep. Hey.
But that's all I got for today. Oh, also, man, I do want to give an honorable shout out. The NBA playoffs is going on.
Yeah.
I will say this has been probably one of the best playoffs I've ever seen.
Facts.
We are not seeing the superstars that we usually see in the finals. These are young people. They're fresh. They're energized. They talking trash to the players that are the best. The LeBrons and all them, they out of there. KD's, they out of there, man. Anthony Edwards is in. Like I said, honorable mention. Shout out to the New York Knicks, bro. Obviously, y'all know I'm a Laker fan, but I have to say this about the Knicks. Everybody who was on their team was hurt.
Yeah, facts.
Usually, you can go down a player or something. But when you're going down an all-star, and then you're going down potentially 6 men of the year, and y'all still, y'all still cooking, I got to give a shout out to them, man. And Indiana was just deeper. Nice. They were just the deeper team. So, but definitely shout out to New York. And it was good to see New York, to see the fan. Like, Celebrity Row is dope, bro. Like, you watch the Lakers, you're going to see Jack Nicholson, Chris Rock, so on and so forth. Denzel, you're going to see them.
Now. Yep.
Shannon Sharp now. But then in New York, you got the New York names. You got Spike Lee, Fat Joe, 50 Cent, Carmelo. Was it Larry,
Patrick Chewin.
LJ.
Patrick Chewin going to be there.
Hey, facts. So it's good to see, seeing John Starks. Like, you seeing like players who were legends of the game at these games. It's very dope to see. So that's my honorable mention to them. So shout out to them, man.
I appreciate it, man. And shout out to the Wolves for beating the defending champs. So it's going to be a good Final Four, man. Good Final Four, Western and Eastern. So we'll talk about it on the next episode, man.
Absolutely. So that's all I got for today, man. I am DJ Ron, Cornbread 1016.
Cornbread Movie Review, man. Check us out, man. Episode 199. We getting close, doubt.
Yes, sir. And
getting close.
As always, Antonio, what you tell the people, man?
Hey, man. These people out here, man, they be following me on social media, man. I took a picture with my nephew, bro, my little cousin, I'm sorry. And I ain't had no shoes or socks on, and people hit me up. I don't like that, bro. People roasting my feet.
Yeah.
Somebody said, where's the clown show? Somebody said, I got ashy toes.
And it's true.
Somebody else said, where's your shoes at? And I said, by my feet. It's a fact. So keep your shoes by your feet out there, man.
Hey, man, it's the A Squared Podcast. We out of here. A-squaredpodcast.com. Locked. Make sure you guys hit us up right there. You guys heard the drop. And until next time, I am A-Ron. That's Cornbread. And we are out of here, y'all.
Cornbread and Daddy.
Peace.